The past year has been a whirlwind in Hollywood and the world since the Me Too movement placed a harrowing microscope on the rampant misogyny and sexual abuse that has existed since the dawn of time. Since the shit hit the fan, the necessity for female-driven content has been palpable. Because, surprise, half of the human race is female. The tides are shifting, but it's gonna take some time. There are so many powerful leading female performances this year that it will be next to impossible to spitball a top 5 come January. The first half of the year had buzz going for well-known veterans Charlize Theron and Toni Collette. Charlize Theron got the ball rolling with her gruff performance in Jason Reitman's May release, Tully.
Mom, what's wrong with your body?
But it might not have enough gravitas to compete with some of the heavier-hitting later releases of the year. One of my personal favorites, Toni Collette's horrific and riveting matriarch in Hereditary, should be remembered in my opinion, though the movie is incredibly depressing and very intense, so it might be harder for some of the older voters to sit through it, and those who don't want to be scarred for life.
It's Grandma. You know you were her favorite, right? Even when you were a little baby, she wouldn't let me feed you because she needed to feed you.
Over the summer, Glenn Close's latest awards vehicle, The Wife, became the frontrunner in this category because she has still not won an Oscar on 5 nominations.
Tell me this isn't some great big fat joke.
It's all real, darling.
I'm worried that the July release is going to hurt her and the fact that there's not enough passion for this movie as of now. Still, a career nomination feels almost certain. Poland's foreign language selection this year, Paweł Polakowski's Cold War, debuted to raves at Cannes, and its lead actress, Joanna Kulig, was considered a major standout. It's not unlike a female lead to get nominated out of a foreign language contender. In the past 5 years, 3 actresses were nominees. Isabelle Huppert for Elle in 2016, Marion Cotillard for 2 Days, One Night in 2014, and Emmanuelle Riva for Amour in 2012. The fall festivals launched several other actresses into the spotlight, as they usually do. Everyone knew Olivia Colman was going to be a knockout in The Favorite because she's such a great actress and the trailer showcased how good she was going to be.
Dearest Queen, you are mad. Giving me a palace.
It is a monstrous extravagance, Mrs. Morley. We are at war.
We won.
Oh, it is not over. We must continue.
Oh, I did not know that.
Now that Fox Searchlight has confirmed she will compete here in not supporting actress, a nomination is in the bag. Had they put her in supporting, the win probably would have been too. Critics weren't as receptive to Nicole Kidman's tour de force, Charlize Theron and monster-esque performance in Destroyer when it premiered at Telluride. She gives a hell of a performance, but I'm worried it's too far out of her comfort zone to the point where it could be jarring for some people.
I'm mad. I'm still mad. It's burned a circuit in my brain.
One of the best films of the year, Roma, found a surprise competitor in the heart of its film with Yalitza Aparicio in her first attempt at acting on any level ever. She grounds the film in an incredibly powerful and realistic way, and it's tough not to adore this movie without adoring her too. Don't forget Netflix brought on Lisa Tabak as their awards strategist this year. She will knock it out of the park for the streaming network on her very first try, getting them the Best Picture nomination along with several others. Toronto got Julia Roberts' campaign going for the acting showcase that is Ben is Back, and Viola Davis's for Steve McQueen's Widows. In another year, Roberts would make the lineup easily, but this is one of the best years for actresses in recent memory.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Hi, Mom.
I see you. Is it you?
Is that Ben?
The critics back her, she'll get a big boost for sure. However, I'd be really surprised if Viola Davis did not make the cut.
My husband left me the plans for his next job. All I need is a crew to pull it off.
Why should we trust you anyway?
Because I'm the only one standing between you and a bullet in your head.
She is loved by the Academy, having just won for Fences recently, and has been one of the big awards magnets of the past 10 years. Another one of my favorite performances this year, Melissa McCarthy in Can You Ever Forgive Me, has what it takes to compete for the win. For one, she's known for comedy, but shows she has no problem when it comes to dramatic material, as evidenced here.
I can't say that I regret any of my actions. In many ways, this has been the best time of my life.
I consider her one of the frontrunners along with Lady Gaga, who the stars are aligning for perfectly this season. A Star is Born is a huge critical and box office success with a stronger week-by-week holdover status. The Academy is desperate for people to tune into the telecast, and this film is exactly what they were looking for.
Arizona sky, burning in your eyes.
I love you. Always remember us this way.
You look at me, babe, I wanna catch on fire.
The elements of her awards campaign are reminiscent of the years Jennifer Lawrence and Sandra Bullock won. As of now, the only performance that hasn't been seen is Saoirse Ronan's in Mary, Queen of Scots, and only a few have glanced Felicity Jones in On the Basis of Sex. The expectation is that both of them will figure prominently in the race because they both have such strong track records with awards. I don't know, there's too many people in this race and I'm exhausted, so we'll find out in a couple months, I guess.